Hello, drama lovers. Welcome back to K-pop world. In the pause between seconds, behind the camera lights that never fade, a shadow appears, stealing the breath of countless fans. News of Wang Yibo's disappearance. Days pass without a trace, without a public appearance, as if the wind had carried him away, leaving behind fading echoes. And in that forbidden silence, Xiao Zhan, who had long remained a soft silhouette on the screen, finally spoke. What he said turned the air to ice. What he revealed made us hold our breath. This is a story of absence, longing, silent searching, and a bond that never truly fades. No bullet points, no loud declarations, just a narrative built from the soft stirrings of emotion, one that touches deeper than a simple greeting. Imagine a grand stage, dazzling spotlights, and the applause that never ends. Two names, Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo, always ignited euphoria. But suddenly, one name vanished from the list, Wang Yibo. The one who used to grace premium shows, whose face flooded every update, had now disappeared, just like that. As if the night swallowed him behind a curtain of mist. Whispers began to circulate from behind the scenes. For those who had ever admired this iconic duo, a small unease began to grow. You felt it too. The questions crept in. Where is he? What's happening? At this point, we weren't just witnessing the absence of a celebrity. We were feeling the anxiety, the hope, even the soft whisper in our chest. Can someone who once felt so close really disappear like this? It all began earlier this year. No specific date, yet it's etched in fans' memories. The usual days turned quiet, as Wang Yibo ceased appearing on film sets, dramas, or concerts. His once busy social media, filled with photos, videos, stories, became a desert. No updates, no confirmations, only a deafening silence. This absence wasn't just about not showing up. What made it haunting was the precise way in which he vanished. His management offered vague statements. Everything is fine. But fans knew better. They turned into detectives, sifting through old accounts, analyzing unsensed timestamps, dissecting deleted posts, searching for a sign. Then the rumors began to snowball. Some claimed he was ill. Others believed he had withdrawn from the limelight, seeking peace. A few were convinced he was on a quiet journey of self-discovery. But nothing was confirmed. And Xiao Zhan remained where he was. His feed stayed consistent, his tone restrained. He didn't speak, not to deny, not to confirm. And his silence begged more questions. Was he quiet because he didn't know? Or was he quiet because he knew too much and couldn't find the words? Then, on Wang Yibo's birthday, everything shifted. During a calm interview, with Xiao Zhan seated before the cameras, the atmosphere changed. He was asked a light question, but he paused. Then, with a soft, almost trembling voice, he said, "I'm looking for him too." That was it. No loud confession, no dramatic build-up, just a gentle sentence that split through the silence. And then, he added, "He's not someone who speaks easily, but if he disappears, there must be a reason." His words felt like a vow, binding, even across invisible miles. A whisper that didn't need volume to reach millions. Once that clip spread, the online world trembled. Fans cried in comment sections. They rewatched the video on loop. They searched for any deeper meaning behind his tone, behind his stillness. There, buried in those few words, fans found something to hold on to. A promise in the middle of the storm. And so the questions shifted. Are we supposed to feel relieved now? Or more afraid? Because now it's real? Fans weren't just witnesses to the silence. They became part of it. They began to pray. Under hashtags like #findable, they made fan art. Two silhouettes, walking somewhere far, embracing, or standing apart across a vast distance. They wrote poems about a distance that can't be measured, about the way one sentence, "I'm looking for him too," can carry lifetimes of longing. Some even made short videos, snippets from their past films, overlaid with narration and soft melodies. No drama, just feeling. In the quiet corners of the internet, one blurry photo appeared. A man in the Yunnan mountains, wearing a cap, a mask, walking alone. Some claimed it was a bar. His posture looked familiar. His steps, a little limp. No confirmation, just hope. The fandom reacted in waves. Some hopeful, some cautious. But above all, they held one thing tightly. A quiet love. A belief that his healing. That he will come back. Soon, even fellow celebrities began to post cryptic messages. No names, no tags, just quiet support. Quotes about mental health, about the need to step back from the spotlight, about taking time to breathe. Xiao Zhan, too, changed. He began to speak, more often, about the fragility behind the glamour, about the human side of fame. Not loudly, not dramatically, but with emotion that lingers after the sentence ends. Is this empathy? Is this a message, hidden between pauses? A bridge between two souls, one who disappeared, and one who's gently calling him back. Or maybe this is a reminder to all of us, that behind flashing lights, real people carry real weight. Now we stand between two realities, one where absence becomes a shield, and one where quiet presence speaks the loudest. We're reminded that life isn't always about what trends. Sometimes, it's about stillness, about the moments we fill with hope, with memory, with belief. For you who are still watching, still hoping, what does "I'm looking for him" to mean to you? Is it Xiao Zhan's question for it all? Is it a sign that a reunion could happen? And more importantly, are we ready to give this story the space to unfold? Softly, respectfully, silently. Tell us in the comments. What did you feel when you heard those 4 words? What do you wish for most in their story? What does a silent tone mean to you? When it comes to two hearts, never truly apart. Kpop World will keep you updated if and when that reunion happens. A post, a photo, a quiet video. We'll be here to tell it softly, because sometimes silence is the loudest part of a story.